And welcome back to the conclusion of the fight. We're just going to move through. That's interesting. How did it lose that generator without losing the armor? Alright. Successful fight, although I did lose the nose on that one, on my one battleship. Need to repair it now. Deploy the Marines! And go repair. Alright, and... So the better crew quarters is essentially a half-size, two-thirds as good targeting computer. I wonder if the bonuses stack. Unfortunately, I don't know a good way to verify if they do stack or don't stack. If one of you knows the answer to whether they stack or not, please, please, please leave a comment if you know. I don't know if they stack. And I really don't want to go through the time on stream to try to calculate and figure that out. It would require a lot of battle testing in the battle arena, I feel. Probably with two max range snipers shooting railguns at each other. One with both, one with one. And then try it with one with the other. See what the accuracy differences are. I feel like we need to get planetary supercomputers. They're expensive, though. Very expensive. Imperial Hospital would heal all of our troops. Sick Bay. I wish sickbay would heal troops. I want to get the E-Seam Jammer. The E-Seam Jammer will completely counter the missile swarms. Well, hopefully this means we'll win. We've been receiving reports from the Terran has started working on technology believed necessary to achieve some form of godhood. Our scientists are concerned with the scale and ambition of the project and the effect it would have on stellar bodies throughout the galaxy. We should keep a very sharp eye on the activities of this race. I knew we should have nuked those guys! I don't know if Optera's hive count as meat sacks. I used one more transport there than I needed to. Because I didn't launch them in groups of 3. I can live with that. It's a very nice deal, actually. I'm very happy with that deal. Alright, so we have E-Seam Jammers researched now. Fleet sensors upgrade. I think we need to research planetary supercomputer. Just to get our research levels up to where they should be. It's very expensive, but I think we need it. He's bypassed me and gone for that small planet up there. No point in playing that one out. Just gonna auto that as well. Alright, and we are building the last two. I will say this, those cannons, those batteries, take a while to kill. They have a lot of health. So they're good standoff. I'm sort of thinking about going mechs. Not very Babylon 5-esque, but I think they'd be really effective in the new auto ground combat system. And honestly, overall, I'm not mad at the new combat system. I'm glad I don't have to do those silly fights on the ground all the time. And not that I'm bashing the original system. The original system wasn't awful either. I find that the new combat system is a nice compromise between a traditional, more of a traditional ground combat system and the old one. And it works pretty well. There are some idiosyncrasies I don't like the fact that your troops do not heal at all unless there's an Imperial University, even if they have medpacks. And I'm not sure if Smart Blood's actually healing my guys before combat. I can't tell. The way they're stacked on top of each other, I can't see the individual health bars, so I just don't know. I need to jack the tax rate. 6 turns. For the last, will be my 4th one in that stack. Alright, our second big fight, or perhaps our biggest fight yet. Let's see what the enemy has. That's a lot. So I'm going to begin the time-honored tradition of retreating our collier, and we're going to sit still and wait for his fast movers to come hit us first. If the AI wouldn't do this, if they would just have their fast movers stay behind their big heavy slow ships, we'd be in a world of hurt. But as it is, well, yeah. We should be able to finish off most of these smaller ships before the bigger ones get within range. These ones equipped with class 3 shields are taking a while to go down. Look at that. Oh, they've got disruptors. Not disruptors. Things that stun. Alright, now we need to do an assessment. Wow, that's a lot of cruisers, man. These are battleships. So, I think, pull you guys over to here, go forth. I wanted to complete that turn before I turned on my power to engines, because I didn't want to swing any deeper into them than I had to, right? Ha ha ha! And we got him still. Yeah, it lost an engine, and as such it couldn't keep up with the rest of the force. So we lost 2 cruisers and 1 battleship. We have 3 battleships built that we can sync up with these guys. Overall, we took out a lot of ships. We took out a lot of his frigate classes, which have class 3 shields on them, and we took out 2 battleships. Those frigates weakened our shields to the point where we couldn't fight his main force. And he's got class 3 shields, so... And honestly, each one of those battleships is equal to 3 of mine in their total capacity to fight. Alright. you guys. But we do have ECM now. And we do have disruptors. So we're going to go ahead and redesign our ships for disruptors and ECM. And then we're going to go ahead and call it for the episode. So let's redesign this real quick. There's the ECM jammer. Alright. And these are spinal, these are non-turreted, so fire 2 shots, fire 1 shot. These are also 2x2, or the ones are 2x3. Same range. We're also going to up armor all of these. Okay, we definitely have a power shortage now. I'd say this definitely counts as a power shortage. We also probably need more power capacitors. And probably gonna need more power capacitors than that. Alright, we're stripping off the armor on the wing, on the sides. Gonna rely solely on shielding for the sides. The reason why is I want to have more than enough power capacity to fire all my weapons while doing power to shields. And that requires a lot of power capacity, a lot of power generation. And this way I've got redundancy if I lose armor off the nose. Which also acts as a energy sink for energy storage. I just wish I had a little bit better slot layouts in the sides so I could fit something 2x2 in more than just right here. fine though. And to be perfectly honest, our armor tech is bad enough at this point, is low enough down on the tier in what we're facing, that we'd probably be better off doing that. If we had titanium armor, this would be a different story. We definitely want to put armor everywhere that we could on the outsides and have a solid exterior armor plate, but without the armor, without titanium armor and the amount of rails that he's having, the amount of missiles, the amount of rails, I think this is our best shot at surviving. Yeah. The other option I could do is I could drop this down to a 2x2 shield generator, but I really don't want to. The 3x3s are so efficient, and this thing has no armor to begin with. So I think we'll do that. Oh, it's supposed to be UTF, right? UTF. And we can get rid of the TF in the one or two. Alright, and then we need to redesign the 2.2. Alright, first off, we need to put these on. We're vastly increasing the firepower, because these are 600 damage a shot, whereas these are 50. Refire rate of 1.43, refire rate of 5, so almost doubling the firepower. ECM jammers are superior to the flares, so I'm putting on the ECM jammers, and honestly, we might be better off doing this. These things have a lot of shielding on them now. A lot of shielding. The major weakness to this design is no shielding on the rear. Oh, there's two ways to fix this, and I don't want to do either one. I think we'll go with option 2. It's so ugly. It's hideous. Don't look. Don't look. I'm covering my screen with my hands. Alright. Alright. Save it. Shudders. Alright. Let's make sure it's saved properly. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. So 27 and 40. 29 and 44. So this thing's slightly faster. Very slightly. We should probably build a frigate class as well. We're starting to get to the point where we kind of need to build a frigate class, even if it brings nothing but a jammer. A jammer on one wing. A bit of fusion power plants. Almost. Cannon on the other, and there we go. Call this the UTF Hobgoblin. It's not very fast. It's basically the same speed as the battleship, but it's much more maneuverable. It's a smaller ship. Actually, I'm going to swap up a little bit. Actually, I should probably... I'll do that. I'll do that. That seems reasonable. In a most unreasonable way. The other option, of course, would be to move everything in this sector up to the nose and move this down into the center. I can put point defense on, but I don't think I want to use these for a point defense type ship. I think I want to hold them behind the fleet, and then when the main fleet's engaged, have them swing around and attack from the rear. And then Corvette-sized. UTF, UTF, scapegoat. It's the, you really don't want to pilot this thing boat. I don't know if I don't even know if I'll even build one. But it's a funny design. Alright, we need to edit the roster. So first off, we'll put a scapegoat in up here. There we go. Put in the Hobgoblin. Assault Cruiser Mark III, Collier, Dumble Mark II. We'll just clean all these up with Indomitable Mark IIs down here, so we're not confused. So we have our latest lineup of ship classes. And because I want to do this before I forgot about it, refit it. It's an expensive refit. My entire fleet's gonna be like that. And let's see how our war is going. Contact. Discuss. Treaties. Peace treaty. So I just noticed this up here. This could be why it's so hard to do for me to do negotiations. I wonder if this is higher than on brutal normal. On the normal brutal level. If this goes up to on brutal 2 and on brutal times 4, if this goes up even higher. Alright, well, I think we'll just white piece him out for now. Do we piece him out or do we keep fighting? Might just keep fighting. I need to refit all of my ships with the improved design. Improved class 1 shield with disruptors. The disruptors will allow us to get through his class 3 shields much quicker. He's got a lot of ships here. I took out both his battleships, but he's still got a lot of cruisers. I took out most of his frigates as well. He's still got quite a few long-range missile frigates. I don't know. See you guys next time.